episode 6 of Sing We Now of Christmas. This one is going to be about that beloved Christmas carol here in the United States, Carol of the Bells. This episode will also be about how I cannot pronounce any Ukrainian names. So, if you can, please correct me below. So anyway, Carol of the Bells got its start in 1914, technically much earlier, but we'll get to that. The conductor of the Ukrainian Republic Choir commissioned the Ukrainian composer Mykola Leontovich in 1914 to create a new work for choir based on Ukrainian folk chants. So Leontovich found those 4 notes of Carol of the Bells in a folk anthology. However, the piece he wrote was not about Christmas at all, but centered around the ancient Ukrainian New Year, which actually went with the coming of spring for them, which was in April. So the original title translates to the generous one. It also could have some derivations from the Ukrainian word for bountiful. In this song, a swallow calls to the master of a house, and he's telling him about all the wonderful things that are going to happen to him in the new year. He's going to have healthy livestock, money, and a beautiful wife. So that's kind of what our original song for Carol of the Bells is about. It was premiered in December 1916 in Ukraine and was quite popular, but then fell out of popularity when the Soviet Union took hold in that country. The work was introduced to Western audiences in 1919 during a tour of Europe, and then in 1921 to a sold-out crowd in Carnegie Hall. At that point, Peter Wilhowsky at one point hears that melody, that piece, and he thinks about how it reminds him of handbells. So he comes up with the tagline, "Hark How the Bells," and puts together the song Carol of the Bells, which he premieres during the Great Depression with the NBC Radio Symphony Orchestra. Now, since he arranges for that orchestra, that's how the song really catches on and spreads in the United States. Later in 1947, we get a new set of lyrics, which is called Ring Christmas Bells, which is more nativity-based. So, we've made it through all those names again. Sorry for my pronunciations. And now I'm going to play you a beautiful version of Carol of the Bells. This is an arrangement by Deborah Reese-Rohrbacher. Thank you very much, and tune in tomorrow for episode Take care.